Hey there guys! Today I'm going to show you how to beat the plane Tyrant on Resident Evil Code Veronica using only the cargo. I've already demonstrated this in 3 separate videos, but I just wanted to re-upload this again, just to showcase that the method still works. So what you'll want to do right here is launch the cargo, align yourself with the line on the ground, wait until he steps about 2 to 3 steps when he's on camera, and then hug the walls as you're moving. When you're in a corner like this, you need to wait until he's aligned himself with the walls to the side. That's when you'll want to move. And you'll need to repeat this process for about 30 seconds before the cargo reactivates. And right here, the cargo is about to reactivate, and I know this because of the timing of the music. So I launch the catapult at him again, and he's going to push it back. So I'm going to once again repeat the process of standing right here, aligning myself with the line on the ground. Every time he gets hit by the catapult, he does approach you from a slightly different angle, so he was a little bit more to the left that time after I used the catapult on him, so it kind of affects the timing on when you're supposed to move, because if he's too far to the side, you might need to time your movement a little bit earlier than usual. Also, because of the fixed camera, it's hard to tell what direction you're facing, so I kind of clipped into the cargo for a little bit, and that could have cost me. The slightest mistake is all it takes for this guy to catch you. And you're much better off just using the BOW gas grenades that you can just find in that 3D printer area back in that prison. Of course, on this save file, I didn't have the BOW gas grenades, and a lot of people in the comments section of my previous videos have said that they oftentimes don't have the BOW gas grenades, or they have very little health, so they have to resort to this kind of method. So it's good to showcase this method again. So once again, I am hugging the corners. As soon as he completes his turning animation, that's when I move. And the only reason this is working is because of the way the tank control-based system is read by the enemies, and how Claire's modeling is read by the Tyrant. So once again, the cargo is ready, so I'm going to push him back. As long as he goes into this particular cutscene rather than the other one where he's in the middle of the plane by the end of that push, you should be able to repeat this process effectively. So once again, I'm just going to hug the corners. In this corner right here, he's aligned himself with the wall to the right, so I'm just going to move. And when I'm moving out of the corners, I'm using the lines on the ground as a reference point to indicate whether I'm moving in the correct direction or not. As long as you do that, you should be fine, but just keep your distance, try to angle yourself in a particular way so that he doesn't read your modeling as effectively. And when I say angling yourself, I mean, like, you see how I'm running against the wall right now? And you'll notice that I'm not exactly, like, parallel to the wall. I'm kind of at an angle to the wall as I'm running away from the Tyrant. That's what I mean when I say that he can have a bit of trouble interpreting your modeling, because of course it's a tank control-based system that this game uses, and tank control-based systems can cause the AI to read your modeling very differently. But once you get to this last part right over here and he starts limping, the fight's practically over. You just got to keep your distance. He's not going to be able to do his running attack. You can avoid the running attack that he does with his left hand. I demonstrate this in my Alternative Strategy 1 and Alternative Strategy 2 videos for this fight. So if you want to understand what I'm saying, just check out those videos. But as long as you are doing Alternative Strategy 3, which is what I'm demonstrating right here and that I demonstrated back in a previous video, you shouldn't have any problems with this guy. But again, you're far better off just using the BOW gas grenades that you can get from that 3D printer area of the prison, rather than doing this method. But that is the end of this video. Thank you all for watching, and you take care now.